Good morning, students. As we have started economics chapter 1, that is the story of the village Palampur, and in the previous video we have talked about the topic the Palampur, which is an hypothetical village, that is which is an imaginary village. And again in the next topic we talked about the organization of production, in which we required the very first one is land, labor and physical capital, and again the physical capital was further subdivided into three parts: fixed capital, working capital and human capital. These topics we have studied deeply in the previous video. Now let's start with the next topic, that is land is fixed. As we know that land is fixed, we cannot increase or decrease the land. Farming is a main activity in Palampur and 75% of the people are working in field and they are farmers. But there is constant rise in population, so the wasteland are converted to the cultivable land. Now there exists no land to convert to cultivable land, as the land is fixed. So whatever the land was there in the village, that is being converted into cultivable land, so we cannot increase the land for the cultivation. So whatever the farming activity they are doing, whatever the level of production they are having, that cannot be increased because land is fixed. As land is fixed, so we cannot increase the production. Is it so? So the next question arises is there is any way to grow more crops on same land? The answer is yes. By using the modern farming techniques we can increase it, like HYV seeds, yani high yielding variety of seeds. The quality of the seed should be of good quality. Then by using fertilizers, modern farming machineries like tractor and all, and irrigation facilities too, by using pesticides and irrigating using modern facilities like canals, pump sets, electricity and dams. So by this we came to know that we cannot increase the land because land is fixed, but we can increase the production of crop on the same land by using these modern inputs. This will increase the production level of the land in that particular area, even the land is fixed, right? Next topic is, will the land sustain? Yes, if we are using the multiple cropping, but can the land sustain? Will the land sustain? The very first point is, land being natural resource, it is very necessary to be very careful in its use. Even though we are having a land, but if we are talking about the multiple cropping, we should keep it in mind that land is a natural resource and we have to be very careful in using it. The second thing is that scientific reports has stated that modern methods have overused the natural resources. By using fertilizers, insecticides and many more, modern farming techniques have actually affected the quality or the fertility of the land we are having. And the next point is, the green revolution is associated with loss of soil fertility due to increased use of chemical fertilizers. Everyone knows that we have emphasized, after the independence we have emphasized more on the green revolution, which was there. It was a revolution to increase the production of crops, mainly wheat and rice. But by using the green revolution, it has increased the production, but the fertility level or the quality of the land was decreasing day by day. As we are using the irrigation facilities by using the underground water, so there are many negative impacts which has resulted in the low quality level of the land, or you can say the fertility level of the land has being affected by these modern farming inputs. right? So modern farming techniques have affected the land in many ways. Here we will talk about that how is land distributed in Palampur. In Palampur, about 1/3 of the land of 450 families are landless, and 150 families, most of them are Dalits, have no land for cultivation. Of remaining families who own land, 240 families cultivate less than 2 hectares of land, which does not give much profit. In Palampur, there are 60 families of medium and large farmers who cultivate more than 2 hectares of land. A few of large farmers have land extended over 10 hectares or more. So by this we can see that some people are having a large area of land and some are having small, and some are working on others land who are having a large land area, right? So this was the distribution of the land in Palampur village. This uneven distribution, that some farmers are having big land, some are having small, then who will provide the labor, the work? Very first point is, after land, labor is the next most necessary factor in agriculture. So the small farmers along with their families cultivate their own lands, thus cutting cost of labor, and medium and large farmers hire farm labor to work on their fields. Farm laborers come from landless farmers or farmers cultivating small fields. Obviously, those who are having a big farmlands, only they will cultivate or they can give the work to the farmers who are landless. And those who are not having as big land as the big farmers are, they will themselves will cultivate and put their inputs, or whatever they are getting the production, they will serve themselves, but the labor will get the job or labor work under the farmers who are on having a big land. I hope you have understood. Now we will continue in the next video. Thank you.